Well, it's been a while, but I'm back with your weather here in South Carolina. It's pretty much going to be our typical summertime week. Daily chances of showers and thunderstorms, but better chances Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as a coastal low starts to work in, bringing some tropical moisture and increasing our rain chances up to 40 as it approaches on your Thursday, 60 as it works through on Friday, and then back down to 40 as that low starts to work out on your Saturday. And then it does look like rain chances will start to trickle down just to our typical daytime heating showers and thunderstorms. As that low does move through, it's going to increase the humidity, which is going to stay even as that low does move out of the area. But temperatures are going to rebound back up into the mid-90s over the weekend, then upper 90s as we start the week close to 100 degrees for your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Those days look to be our driest up next week. But because of the humidity and the heat, it could very easily spark off a couple of showers and thunderstorms. So that's why I do leave that 20% chance in the forecast. But for tomorrow, it does look like just a couple of isolated showers and thunderstorms across the area, not a lot of rain. As that low does start to move in, it does increase our moisture heading into Thursday, so chances up to about 40%. Then by your Friday, that low does start to work in. You notice all the rain offshore that is going to start to work into the area, so chances of rain up to 60% for the Midlands, PD, and Low Country. But it does look like the upstate misses out on the majority of the rain. We'll take a look at that coming up.
Because of my work schedule, I needed a system that was self-paced. I would have had to leave at hours that was not possible in a traditional brick and mortar school. So because of SC Whitmore, I was able to get an amazing education and work with my family at the same time.
Well, like I was saying, the upstate and western Midlands are going to stay the driest, up to 3/10 of an inch of rain for Greenville, Spartanburg, 2/10 for Anderson, and maybe 1/2 inch to 6/10 of an inch towards Newberry. Just not a lot of rain from this system in the upstate or western Midlands, but towards the central Midlands and eastern Midlands, maybe up to an inch of rain. Towards the inland areas, maybe 1.5 to 2 inches, but the most rain is going to come between Myrtle Beach and Charleston, where areas between those 2 points could see 2 to 3 inches of much needed rain. And it's good that the PD is going to see some rainfall because they are the driest across the state. Severe drought for the majority of the PD, but all of us across the state need the rain because we are all under some sort of drought conditions, but we don't need a lot of rain at one time. Whenever we get a lot of rain at one time, it creates flooding concerns. That's why we saw flash flood warnings at the end of last week and into this weekend because the ground is so dry, and we were seeing rainfall totals up to 5 to 6 inches across a couple of areas at one time. So we need little by little to knock away at this drought. But don't cancel your plans tomorrow. A couple afternoon showers and thunderstorms at the beaches, but nothing to cancel your plans over. Temperatures close to 90 degrees in the PD. In the upper 80s for the Low Country. Be sure that you are wearing your sunscreen. UV index is an 11, so burn time about 15 minutes. And if you are over towards the PD beaches, Grand Strand, North Strand, South Strand, be sure that you are watching for rip currents because the rip current risk is at a moderate. But like I was saying, temperatures do slightly cool off as that low pressure center does start to move in on your Friday, but we will warm right back up into the upper 90s, close to 100 degrees as we head towards the start of next week. On the beaches, it's still going to be hot. Temperatures staying in the upper 80s as that low does move through, then back into the 90s heading into next work week. Keep it here at Will's Weather for all the latest information.